Hi, I'm Bree from Grafa. Up next, we have BrokkX. And you're live with Grafa at Token 2049. We're here at the world's largest crypto conference, and we're super excited to welcome our next guests, Dipendra and Upmanyu, who are both co-founders of BrokkX, formerly known as TCX. So if I head over to you, Upmanyu, can you tell us, BrokkX is a relatively new name. What's the gap you're solving in the exchange landscape?
So we are actually developing a huge regulatory moat. This is first of its kind.
Yeah.
One of the biggest issues that exchanges have had across the world, doesn't matter the region, has been around regulation.
Right.
And what we decided to do is make a central, almost like a central base point for our exchange,
Right.
which covers largely 80% of the regulation that's common requirement across the world.
Wow.
And then we have certain layers and modules that get plugged on depending on what region we are operating in.
Yeah.
That's how we cover globally. So we don't have to go and answer for regulation in every single country.
Wow.
We basically reuse a lot of the model.
Incredible. And I know that's a big hot topic at the moment with all the regulatory standards coming in across the globe. So I can see that being very relevant for your users.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's also the users, so they get like a lot of comfort using our platform, but also the regulator, because we kind of we preempt a lot of the questions that they typically have, and then we are more efficient because we only have to answer for certain things which are specific to a region or a country. So it makes our job easier as well.
Absolutely, love your work. So up next for you, Dipendra, can you, you call yourself compliance native. What does that mean in practice, especially in markets like India and the Gulf?
Oh, perfect. So compliance first for every other exchange globally, what they have done is they have actually built the product, built the business, and then bolted all compliance as a retrospective structure. So that is something which we haven't done, and anybody who's building technology businesses will tell you that you have to pay a price for building software, whether you do it in the beginning or at a later. So what we have started doing is that we have actually, in our architecture, every component by every government, to ensure that every user is safe, we have actually inbuilt into our architecture from day one. So we sort of are moving in that direction. So, and trust me, 1 year down the line, we'll be the only ones who will be winning.
I love it. Love your work. So tell me, Dipendra, BrokkX is also building with AI at its foundation. Beyond the buzz, what does that actually unlock for traders on your platform?
Sure. So as you see, any other product which has user interface, it's basically a layer on top to actually talk to APIs at the back.
Right.
You do make mistakes. I personally have made mistakes while trading. AI first in our segment actually means that we give you institutional grade, high frequency trading systems to deliver a particular outcome that a user may be asking or looking for. So for example, a user can just in natural language say, hey, listen, I've got $10,000, why don't you reinvest and invest this for me? Within certain parameters of failure, it actually goes and executes. That can only be real-time done with a compute system which is strong enough as ours, which engages and uses our AI-enabled trading engine which we have built from scratch, unlike any other.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I'm really thrilled with you, where you guys are headed. I know that might be popping this one on you, but from each of you, what are you most excited about from BrokkX?
We'll be changing the next 2 decades of how finance moves globally. So there's trillions of dollars which we will be ensuring that it moves safely and confidently between users and institutions. So.
Incredible. And from you, Dipendra?
Yeah, we would love to be amongst the first few proof of concepts on the actual real world usage of AI. Because out of the 100 companies that talk about AI, I think really 2 or 3 of them are actually utilizing that.
Right.
These days even food is being called AI. So So we actually have a product. We've been working on this almost a year.
Wow.
So excited to show what we built.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thrilled and I'm really excited for you guys. I hope you go far and wide. And it's been a pleasure today. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, Dipendra. Thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure. You've been live with BrokkX and Dipendra and Upmanyu, who are the co-founders at Token 2049. For more news and